Hey everybody, it's Kayla back again with another video. Today I'm going to be addressing networking, not only in finance but also just in a general business form. I get a lot of you guys asking me for networking tips, so I just wanted to get this video done and have this be a resource for you guys for whenever you guys need to do networking, whether you're in college or you want to start your own business. Networking is definitely one of the most important, if not the most important, aspects of you getting a job or getting somebody's business. So I'll start off with, you need to ask yourself what value you are bringing to whoever you will be speaking to or planning to speak to. You don't want to just go into a situation blindsided, not knowing what your value is, what value you're going to bring a business or whoever is going to be hiring you. So for example, if you were going for a finance job, whoever you're going to be speaking to, whether it's a recruiter, an HR person, whoever your boss would be, you want to know what makes you a good employee, what skills you truly have, what you excel at, and what makes you a great candidate for the job that they're looking to fill. For somebody who has started a business and they're looking to gain another, do a B2B transaction or a B2C if you're in that vertical, then you need to know and tell people confidently what you're able to do and what you bring to the table is what effect it's going to have for them. Is your digital marketing skills going to bring 10 times the revenue for your potential business partner, for your potential client? Are you making a good case of what you bring to the table? If you're somebody who's in college and you're just beginning networking, or even if you're in high school, I would tell you to start off, if you're somebody young, like under 18, and you're just looking for any kind of experience as possible, ask the closest people around you for an introduction. This could be said even if you're older, you're in college, you graduated, whatever. Ask the people around you closest to you for an introduction for wherever you want to go. If you think you want to be in investment banking, for example, ask your family, your closest friends parents, etc. Do they know anybody who is in investment banking and can get you an introduction to somebody who's in the industry? And then you just really need to run on that. You need to make a good first impression with after getting this introduction to another person. Maybe go out for coffee. Maybe they'll invite you to their office and you guys can have a sit-down conversation. It's always good to do some background research on this person without being too obsessive about it, where you guys can't have a nice organic conversation. A lot of people want to know about networking on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is a great resource, especially when you're looking for information from current and past employees of companies. I tell a lot of people who want to know about specific programs like finance programs, MSF programs of certain schools, I tell them to go and reach out to the alumni of those particular schools. That way that they can give you way more insight about their time in these programs and whether or not they had a good experience. And that is most definitely networking. You're having a conversation about an educational program, whether or not it was a good time for them. You can reach out to alumni of the current school you go to, although I feel like that's kind of losing steam as the years go by, because it's not necessarily oh, you went to the same exact school as I went to, well, I'm gonna give you an in just because, maybe you feel like you're an underdog like I was, because I went to XY school, or, oh, you went to Harvard, I went to Harvard too, so you're automatically a great candidate for this position. That sometimes works, but I think as the years go by, it's more and more about the individual person, whether you connect with the people that you'd be working with, what skills you actually bring to the table. So don't necessarily knock oh, you're alumni of the same program that I am about to graduate from, but don't rely on that being your only networking, tip or strategy. If you are somebody who's currently in college, I definitely recommend that you become involved, in as many clubs and activities as you can. That's a great way to network and create lasting connections with people that you're currently going to school with. If you're in finance, join a student finance association. If you're in accounting, there's most definitely an accounting group. Some finance programs across the US now have student managed investment funds. Join that. Join anything that you feel passionate about. You like soccer? Great, join soccer, like a soccer club, because there's going to be such a diverse group of people. It's not going to just be finance people or accounting people. You're probably going to have engineering people and arts, humanities teachers, whatever. You're going to have so many. It's going to be such a diverse group when you're in an activity or club like that. So you don't know what those connections are later going to do down the road for you. Maybe that person who's going to school to become a teacher has an uncle who is a VP of a company that can, help you down along the lines when you ask your network, hey network, I'm looking for a blah, blah, blah kind of job. Does anybody know anybody or any company like that that's hiring that could use somebody with me, with my skills, XYZ? Don't discount any person or opportunity until you fully check it out and investigate. You might think oh, I don't think that person's worth my time to have a conversation with them or to network with them. And it might be the complete opposite, and looks are deceiving, and they might have this is gonna sound bad, but some use to you. They might know somebody that you would want to know, or they own a business, or there's so many variables in life, and try to take every opportunity that comes your way to network and just be nice, put out a good front, and let your true colors shine. When it comes to business networking, definitely always keep a business card handy, because one of the most common questions that get asked within the first 5 minutes of having a conversation with somebody is, what do you do? You want to make sure that you are able to give a great first impression when you explain what it is that you do. Another thing to do once you're past graduation is to continue to be involved in clubs and activities that are important to you, whether that be like a CFA society, if that's something that interests you and you're in the finance career where a CFA could be useful, or you're in like a treasury for some kind of charity, whether that be for animals, kids, sick people, homeless, to be involved in something like that. A lot of times you get connected with people who have a lot of life experience and know a lot of people just because giving back is important to them, and they're networking with other people where it's important for them to give back in some way. Plus, it never hurts to volunteer your time for a good cause. Another great way to network is Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups. If you're somebody who works in the online space, whether you're a digital marketer, a graphic designer, a coder, networking through different social media channels, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Quora, there's so many ways to network online, as long as you put your best face forward and you're not being dramatic, causing drama, you're giving value to people, whether that be through articles, answering people's questions, helping somebody find a business connection that they are looking for. Just always provide value. Providing value is most definitely the most important thing when it comes to networking and leaving good impressions. Providing value, no matter how small or large, it will always come back to you one way or another. So guys, that was my brief overview on networking and my thoughts regarding networking and some tips and tricks. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And until next time, I'll see you around in another one of my videos. Bye.